Hi everyone. For the first question, how do you use blocks in your classroom this week? I was watching the videos at the beginning of the week, so I did like a little invitation. I didn't add too much materials, but I had a table and I set up like some blocks, people, and we have a block train, like toy, and I set up those like the bins with the blocks and the table and add cars and people, like extra toys to it. That's what I did this week. And what is your teaching strategy involving blocks that you have not done that you would like to do? So I did that little invitation. I want to do more than that. I want to add more materials to the block area, and and even stuff from like natural wood stuff, so they can explore in different ways. So adding probably more stuff. I haven't done. I just add what we had in the classroom, but I would like to add more. And if I have questions, I don't have questions right now. Anything else I want to share? I think I just want to share that I have noticed that the invitations in my classroom work a lot. Um, I think if I want my kids to start exploring areas in my classroom, I have to start doing more invitations to different areas. As at the beginning of this semester, we were talking like teachers as researchers, and me as a researcher, I noticed that my kids get like more interesting on stuff when I do those invitations. So that's something that probably is gonna work in my classroom. And for part two, an observation I did, and I was checking the reading area, and they're not seem to be interested in it. So for how how can I make my reading area more fun and interesting for them? And the strategy that I was thinking is having different teams in my library area. Like if I'm doing animals, have everything in my area about animals, the decoration, the books. Like probably every week switch to a different team, adventure, animals. Um, I can do, if we do the cat in the hat, there's a lot of books about cats. I can also add cats pictures. I can add posters. We have posters of the cat in the hat. I was thinking on something like that, and probably in the classroom too, if I'm gonna be adding like a theme about animals, probably adding more like toy animals in different areas, books, um, probably that way they can get familiar or they can connect. So having, because I remember at one point, like back in the days when I was in Head Start, we used to display books in different areas. We used to distribute notebooks so they can do notes or like grab a little notebook with a pencil. We used to have pencils in different areas, not just in the art area. So probably having all that in my classroom will help. I would like to spend more time in this classroom um, to to do all this. It's hard for me because I just go for the hours that I need to. But like I think that will help, and I will suggest this to the teachers that usually work there. And that's it for this week. If you have more ideas on what can I do to make it more engaging, let me know. Thank you.